Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil?
Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil, my man?
Just because it's pointless.
Welcome to Get Lost. Get Lost on air.
They get worse and worse every week, don't they? Welcome.
Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Just worse and worse.
It's like we started off with some pretty good jokes. Do you remember when we used to start off with just random skits that we made? We start off doing skits.
Who did we think we were?
Oh, man, like fucking what? Like, what the fucking Key and Peele over here? Is that it? What are we? Mitchell and Webb?
Fucking turn into Harry Enfield up in here.
Yeah, like, come on. How good do we think it was? I remember
and that was early on as well. We didn't even know how to speak into the fucking microphones.
Bro, we can hold a conversation.
Tragic. Not that
Jesus
the content's
Christ.
got much better, but we move.
I don't know, mine has. But
it's just my side. I'm just not holding up my end of the deal.
You're a good editor though, so it works out. It works out.
Thanks so much. Well, today is the last day of the Olympics. It's the closing ceremony today.
No way! I had no idea. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That was
Closing
quick.
ceremony. Do you want to know the results? Who the top five?
All right,
Top
let me
five,
guess.
All right. Yeah.
Because I think I'll go. Okay, first China.
Okay.
Second USA. Third Japan. Fourth Russia. Fifth. Oh, I don't know. It's either the UK or Australia. I'm gonna go UK. I'm gonna back the boys.
Wow, you got the top five correct, but in the wrong order.
Fuck.
So coming in at number 5, ROC. That's the Russians. But they're
Okay, they're a fifth. Okay.
They came 5th. For somehow they. I don't know why Russia isn't actually allowed in the Olympics, but ROC is like.
I know what that is. I've got the answer for that. The
tell
answer to that, all right, is because they were doping in the last Olympics.
Oh, were they?
So yeah, they were just like using bad drugs. So this time they were like, "Oh, we're gonna punish you. Your name is not gonna be Russia. It's gonna be the ROC." What a deadly punishment that was! That's probably completely deterred them, and I doubt they're doing any drugs this year at all after that.
No, that's why they're not fucking first. They're 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, even though they're somehow making it into the top 5 just by having no population at all. Nothing suspicious about that, that's for sure.
Crazy. So coming in number 4, big team GB.
Nice. Come on, the boys.
Fourth place. Japan is number 3.
Man, that's solid from us.
In it.
We're not a big country either, and we're not even doping. Well,
I was about
as I
to
know.
go on to how many people are in each country. Right, so we've got number 2. It's fucking China.
No way! China lost! Oh,
China
you love
came
to say it. You love to
and
say
then
it.
USA top of the Olympics this year. But interesting, the population of each country, right? China has 1.4 billion people in the country.
And they couldn't even win the fucking Olympics,
Couldn't
mate.
even win. They're all fucking robots anyway. Did you see them in the diving?
No, were they good?
Mate, they're superhuman. It was insane. But USA has 330 million people, which makes sense that they come first because there's still a lot of people in there. Japan has 125 million. Russia has 144 million. And we've only got 66 million, but we still came in the top 4.
Man, that's huge from us. Did I say earlier that Russia had 10 million people? Did I say that?
I think you said they didn't have many.
Yeah, okay, well, let's pretend I didn't say that.
We'll just bleep it out. All right, pretend it was bleep, everyone.
Just like put your voice over it and go 100.
144 mil.
0.75. What I was going to say is, I wonder how many of China's medals were won by men.
Why?
Because I think this could explain why they're second, right?
Right.
Because in China they had the one-child policy, right? Which meant that it was a boy or an abortion.
Really?
Well, like on a legal like state, no, but like that's kind of what happened.
Okay.
It's obviously the government wasn't going out killing all the baby girls. That'd be
I was going to say that's a bit harsh.
Jesus Christ, bro. They did some ropey shit with it, but that's too far.
Yeah, it's fucking nasty.
Yeah, so it was either a boy or an abortion in the eyes of most Chinese families. So you've now got way more men than you have women. I think it's in Beijing, they've got like 30 million men who can't find a woman. Shit. Which is quite a lot.
I mean, I'm one of those. And we didn't have a law against how many kids you can have.
Exactly.
It's just tragic.
Just a failure, that's it.
Just a bit of a loser, really.
Yeah, that's what being a good editor gets you.
Yeah, that is. No puss.
Yes, the driest dick in the world.
But we actually beat Japan in the amount of medals we got. We just didn't get as many golds.
That's crazy. And yeah. I can guarantee there's some. It's always a bit sus, right? Whoever hosts the Olympics seems to do really well in the Olympics, right?
Yeah, well, whoever hosts it gets a free ticket into each event.
Oh,
like they don't have to do the qualifiers or anything, so they've got more of a chance of getting medals.
Okay, that makes more sense. I always thought it was like a judge thing. You know, where like the judges are like, yeah, okay, this is the hometown. I'm from the hometown. The boys seem to be doing quite well. The crowd's behind it. Let's turn the stadium upside down. You know what I mean? Here's a gold. You get a jet.
Like
big booty bitch for you. Like,
yeah, well, yeah. Are the judges biased? Are they?
I don't know.
Are they all Russians? Wait, is it Russia?
Are they all Russian?
It's Japan. It's Japan. Is it?
If they're Russians, they're definitely biased.
Are they all Russian?
They're all on drugs as well. The judges, not just the athletes.
But we done better on this one than we did in London.
That's crazy. Well, it just goes to show you, mate. The people have been busy during lockdown. That's it.
Well,
maybe
got
that's
nothing
what,
to do but train.
That's it, exactly. Boris has actually pulled an absolute fast one on Japan. That's what he's done.
Maybe China just released the pandemic just to try and win the Olympics.
Yeah, and then they lost it.
And then still didn't win.
This is it. I love to see, like, as much as America's a bit of a ropey country itself, I love to see them beat China. I can't lie.
Yeah. China just win every year, don't they?
Mate. Yeah, every time.
Every fucking time. Every time. We've only got 3 years until the next one. Paris, 2024.
Fantastic. Oh, Paris. Beautiful stuff. That's not even far, mate. It might even go. Fuck it.
Fuck it, shall we?
Yeah.
Should we take a little get-lost trip to Paris?
I'd love to do that, bro.
That'd be sick.
I'd love to do that. We could try talk them into the whole, like, animals getting involved thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know?
Should we just say, look, what do you think about making this more extreme and chuck a lion in there?
Chuck a lion, a race against an African hunting dog. Come on.
Go on.
This is what we've been talking about episode after episode, is getting animals involved with human sports.
If you're a fan of the show, then you know that that's our main agenda.
That is our main agenda, bro. If Get Lost could change anything in this world, animals are going to be involved in the Olympics.
Damn right. Speaking of new sports news, there's been a lot in the news this week about sports.
Mate.
We got, firstly, it was Grealish for 100 mil going to Man City.
100 million pounds, bro. And like that's not even expensive. It's not even expensive is the mad part. He's a very good player.
It was a record-breaking number for a UK player, wasn't it?
Really? I didn't know that. Oh, I suppose because Maguire was 80 mil.
Really?
Yeah, and he's been very good signing. He's been a very good signing. And the interesting thing is he went to Man United from Leicester. Ooh. He was a big boy at Leicester. He's known, like, he's got bad rep, but he's the fucking UK's best defender by quite a country mile, to be honest.
Seems the Euros sort of solidified some of these players' places in good clubs. Absolutely.
It's interesting now because when you look at Manchester City, their front three, right, is like Foden. They're looking to sign Kane at the moment, and God knows how much money they're going to fucking...
160.
Mate, it's crazy. Like these guys got too much money. They got too much money. This is what oil gets you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what people have been saying. They're like, football's not even football anymore. It's just like who can spend the most. Who's the best?
That's what makes football.
Farmers.
That's what makes football. It makes it better, in my opinion. But there we are.
Yeah, because people are fuming at Grealish
Oh yeah, but if people are fuming at everything, bro. Bro, he's gonna be offered big money to pay for the best team. Like, come on. He's when else is he gonna be playing? If he stays at Aston Villa, right? Mm-hmm. He's not gonna be playing in the Champions League. Imagine your career is football, right? So like for the average football fan who's probably like a fucking, I don't know, like a carpenter or like a plumber or something like that. Like, imagine they got to plumb the best toilet in the world, right? For more money. Of course they would do it.
It's true. And like any other job, you would just jump at the opportunity, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it comes to football and it was like, oh no, where's the loyalty? It's like, oh yeah, where was your loyalty to your neighbour fucking John that was paying you half the price? Yeah, fuck off.
You do make a point, and that is, I fully understand. Although he might not be playing as much because City's got a lot of good players.
That's the thing. They've got Sterling as well.
Yeah. If you love football, then surely you'd want to play the most football rather than get paid to not play.
That's the thing. Would you rather be a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a big pond?
Ooh, because apparently Grealish could have had a statue outside the Villa Stadium and been like gone down as a legend.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing.
He's just another cog in the works. He's nothing. 100 mil for what? Fucking nothing.
Yeah, but if he wins the Champions League, I don't think he's going to give a single fuck about that statue.
Rob's not.
that's the thing. I don't know. But he's he's moving there. So they're going to have Grealish, Kane, Sterling, and Foden, who are all like England starters. That's the interesting thing. Like, they're one of the best teams in the world, right? And they're full of England players. Before, in the last like 10 years or so, the best teams in the world, 0 English players, pretty much. like 1 or 2. You got like Gerrard, and that's about it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So it's nice because like the good teams have actually got English players now, which means that the English national team, we've got a good chance at the World Cup. We've got a good chance at the next Euros because we're in all the top teams. Like,
we do. And there is call for England not to be allowed in the World Cup though, because of the state of the fans at the Euros.
Oh, come on, the whole thing's in Qatar. They literally bought it, and the fucking stadiums were built by slaves that died. Like, you know what I mean? Because we had a few yobs. Come on. Jesus.
We can't be trusted.
Oh, do you know what really pissed me off? I think it was like the 400-meter hurdles or some shit. It was like the English was winning, and then there's like an Italian came out the inside and at the last minute overtook the British person and won the fucking race. And I was there like getting PTSD. Like,
they've just done it again. The Italians have taken it from us.
Bro, what are they feeding them, man? Like,
oh, it's great, isn't it? But yeah, Messi. That's another thing in the news. Messi has left Barcelona after 21 years.
And I fucking said a couple of weeks back, I was like, oh no, it's just a ploy to get a bigger contract. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Like, this is real. Like, he's done this bare times and like it's not happened, but like he's done a press conference, he's been crying. Barcelona fans will believe it. It is, bro. He's like 34 now, so I don't know how many years he's realistically got left. But
yeah, maybe he left before he deteriorated. He wants to be known as a legend rather than fucking just the washed-up player at the end.
What, he's going to go join like Scunthorpe or something? No, like,
some really shit team.
He's going to go play in Argentina.
St. Edmunds.
That's it. Fucking Bury St. Edmunds. Jesus, they're not even like League 2, bro. They're like way below that. They're not even in the 4th division. Bro,
imagine if Bury St. Edmunds just became Premier League material.
Oh, mate, that'd be probably quite bad for the town.
That'd be fucking hilarious because we don't even have a stadium. I don't think.
Bro, we've barely got a nightclub. Like,
we've barely got a pitch, like a field big enough to have a fucking football game on it.
God, there'd be a petition signed by a load of old people getting them to remove the club out of the Premier League quite quickly.
That's true. Oh dear.
So this Messi stuff's interesting. It's interesting because, you know, this guy's been at the club since he was 16. So what's that, 18 years?
Yeah.
And no one knows where he's going to go. I mean, big shout to PSG at the moment.
Yeah, people are saying that They're the only people who can afford them. They've booked something in the Eiffel Tower, apparently, which might be where they're announcing it.
Oh, so there's an event being booked there?
On Friday, I think. Or might not be Friday.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it's funny that this just completely stole the limelight from Grealish. There was like such a big news story until Messi just announced that he was leaving.
And the Man City manager Pep was like, "Okay, we've signed Grealish now. No, we don't regret it because Messi's coming out on a free. We've signed Grealish. This happened. We chose our boy. He's going to be here for a few years." But I think we all know that he's probably absolutely fucking fuming.
He's fuming, yeah. He's like, fuck, we missed out there.
Yeah, bro. Like, they spent 100 mil on Grealish and they're going to go Messi on a free. That's a nightmare, that is.
They got to get
Christ.
Kane now, otherwise that would have just been a total flop. Imagine if Villa gets Messi. That would be such a kick in the dick to Grealish, wouldn't it? Fine, mate, we don't need you. We've replaced you already.
God. It's like swapping out your Carlsberg for Peroni. You know what I mean?
It is. But selling the Carlsberg for fucking loads of money. Getting shitloads of money and then getting given a Peroni for free. Fucking funny. Funny shit. Do you have any alcohol that makes you cry when you drink it?
I don't understand this because like I get slightly different drunks, but I don't get like drunks that render out completely different emotions.
Neither do I. But people say like, "Oh, can't drink that because it makes me emotional," or "That one makes me angry."
Do you think is that real?
That's what people say. People are like, give me an Aspals and I'm going to be crying my eyes out by the end of the evening.
People chat a lot of shit, bro, though.
They do. I'll be crying if you give me a fucking Aspals.
Yeah, put it back up the pipe, please. I think.
Miss me with that shit. I don't need that dirty manure tasting bollocks.
What, like a child? Come on. I say the Aspals actually quite a good cider. I can't lie.
I fucking hate cider.
Underrated Aspals.
Can't stand cider.
I can't stand cider either, but I like Aspals.
Do you know, we, about 6 months ago,
right,
we were both very obsessed with talking about the gym on this podcast.
Yeah. And that's what we got Maxi Boy on.
We did get Maxi Boy on. Yeah.
Matt. It's not Max, is it? We made this mistake every fucking episode.
It's Max. It is Max. Not. Yeah.
Max not Matt not. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with us?
Bro, I don't know. This is relentless. It is, bro. It makes me feel like I've got dementia.
Yeah. Okay. Max and Matt is just fucking. They're annoying names.
Yeah, too similar.
Too similar, definitely. But oh, hello. Back then, I was trying to get the motivation to get in the gym and go.
Yeah.
And now I'm fully motivated. Yeah. But it's now all about discipline for me.
Okay. Oh.
Discipline spelled DISAPLIN.
Yeah, Clark put it in the chat earlier. He spelled discipline DISAPLINE. That's with an A and no C. Like,
I think it looks better than how it's actually spelled. Discipline. Discipline. Fuck off.
No, discipline sounds so much better.
Disappointing spelling. Anyway. I wanted to talk about motivation versus discipline, but I don't really know what to talk about.
Well, you were saying that nowadays that you're not motivated, you're like discipline's come into the equation. So, like, how is that the case?
Well, yeah, because I saw someone say that it's less about motivation with going into the gym.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to motivate yourself to go. You should just want to go, but
that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit.
But then it's more about disciplining yourself.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think it's the same with most things. It's like, I used to Google motivational videos, right? On YouTube, I'd search in motivational videos to try and get me into that motivated mindset. But then, as soon as you have the days where you can't watch the same fucking motivational video 10 times, it don't work anymore. So like at that point, I suppose that's when the discipline comes into it, isn't it? It's like it's like the motivation that gets you started, but the discipline that keeps you going.
That's true, because like I doubt The Rock has to motivate himself every morning. He's more about the discipline. Like, look, man, you just got to get there and fucking do it.
Exactly. It's more about discipline than it is about motivation in a lot of ways, isn't it? It's like, rather than like being like, oh yeah, I really want to go. It's more like you're going regardless of how you feel.
That's more sustainable as well, because you're not going to be motivated every day, but
fuck that.
you just got to discipline yourself to fucking do it.
Literally. That's it. And we talked about this earlier. It's like I have this fucking voice in my head when I'm squatting and I do squats. And like I don't want to do any squats, bro. Like I've done a few that's slightly challenging. It's not even that difficult. And then I'm like, that's me. And then I'm like, there's another like little disciplined kind of like overbearing father figure in the back of my head going, you're fucking doing it.
Stop being a bitch. Just fucking bend down and squat.
Get on with it, mate. Get on with it. Stop being a pussy.
Bend those legs.
Exactly. It's that sweet toxic masculinity coming in handy yet again. Like
working out with someone else does that to you, doesn't it? Because you don't need the motivation because you both know you're going to be there, but you've got the other person to discipline you and be like, just fucking do one more.
Mate, absolutely. And like, I compete when I'm around other people. That's the thing. Like,
sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like when I'm doing anything at all, I'm playing football in the same team as them, I still want to do better than them. Like, obviously, you're working together, but you still want to be better.
It's such a pride thing, isn't it? Like, you don't want this bloke to be better than you, so you just got to try your absolute hardest, which then is good because then they do the same, and then you're both at your best.
Bro, and then it's like a cycle. It's like a positive loop cycle of you like kind of hating each other, but loving the fact that you're pushing each other to the absolute limit of your capabilities.
And then afterwards, after this fucking gym session, you both come out of it like, fucking hell, I worked the hardest I could have there.
Yeah. And you
it doesn't
feel like
matter
gods
who lifted the most or whatever.
Yeah, as long as you gave it beans and like you both enjoyed the experience at the end of the day. It's like that with any sport, like that you do with other people.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good, but I just don't have anyone that goes to my gym. So,
mate, especially the time you do, you psychopath.
I go at like fucking 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's psychopath behaviour. There.
Well, it's quiet in there. Then.
Yeah, like I said, it's complete psychopath behaviour. likes to be alone.
Yeah, I just don't like anyone that I know looking at me while I'm fucking doing my business. Because I'll sometimes do like. I'll be on the incline bench, right? Got my dumbbells there.
Yeah, right.
Ready to... Well, they're on my knees, and I lean back, ready to do the fucking chest press thing with them, and I can't get them up, and then I'm struggling, and I'm like... and then I fail, and then I have to drop them, and if anyone I know sees me doing that, it is the most embarrassing shit.
Oh man, that's where those forearm games are kind of coming into hand. You know? That's it. That's the only way you train forearms. Just trying to get the fucking dumbbells off your knee.
It fucking is, mate. How else do you train forearms? Just a bit of forearm curls, like wank a lot.
That's it, bro. That's it. Well, it's like the old joke was like, no, I don't wank a lot. I just play a lot of tennis. That's it.
Play tennis with just my left hand.
I went to cinema yesterday, actually.
Ooh.
I did. I go to cinema every weekend, but I went to cinema yesterday, especially. I went to see.
You go every weekend,
Squad.
did you say?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I didn't go last weekend, but every weekend for the last 5 weekends, I think.
I love it. I'm gonna get a Cineworld card, mate.
Oh man, that's what I got. I got a Limitless card for Odeon.
I used to have one.
Amazing,
it's so
good. It's so good, bro. It's so good. Like I'm going to see
twice a month. You've got to go.
Oh yeah, that's it. Bro, I can't wait. I'm probably gonna go see The Purge next weekend. Excited for that. Can't lie.
Go and see Space Jam.
Apparently it's shit. Apparently it's dead shit. And I was.
But then again, the first one's shit. So
really, the first one was shit.
It's a cult classic, but it's just shit.
Oh Jesus! Not what you want. It's like Garfield or something like that. You know what I mean? You look back, you're like, you guys enjoyed this.
Exactly, but because you got the Limitless card, you just fucking go and see any stupid shit. I saw that Isle of Dogs in cinema. Actually, a really good film.
Oh, what do you know? You see Boss Baby.
Yeah, fuck it. I saw Lego Batman. That is actually an incredible film. Mate, it's so good. The Lego films are actually really, really good.
Oh, the Lego movie was good. I won't lie.
So good.
So yeah, I want to go see Suicide Squad. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't see the first one, but I seen Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yes.
Which was amazing. It's
Yes,
like
it is.
one of the best Marvel films, and there's a lot of good Marvel films. So I had high hopes, and it's this James Gunn bloke, who's the producer, and I presume he's English because his name's James Gunn, and he was once cancelled for making pedo jokes. So I'm gonna presume he's English. It just sounds like a very English thing all around.
It does. I don't know whether he is or not. We'll just assume he is.
I'm gonna say he is.
Okay. But yeah, because he didn't direct the first one.
He didn't do the first Suicide one. Oh right. Well, the Suicide Squad number 2 was amazing. It was I swear to God, one of the best films I've seen. Like, not even exaggeration. Really? Like, it was incredible. Literally
the first
incredible.
One was absolute dog shit.
See, that surprises me. This is I don't know who the producer was for it, to be fair.
I don't know, but it felt like... Because it felt a lot like they tried to copy Guardians of the Galaxy because they just stuck a load of, like, popular songs in there just during fight scenes and shit, but it didn't make any sense. And it felt... The whole first film felt just like an extended trailer. It was just like one clip with a song over it, and then it just swapped over to a different clip with a different song in it, and it didn't really make sense at all.
I see.
And it was shit.
That's wild, man. That's wild. So it wasn't James Gunn in the first.
No. James Gunn is the Guardians of the Galaxy man.
Mate, this is like PSG signing Messi. That's what the fucking Suicide Squad guys have done here.
They have. They've
signed Messi.
Pretty much that's what they've done. Because he just wasn't. He didn't do the first one, but everyone's saying that the second one is really, really good. So he's clearly a fucking talented man.
Mate, it was ridiculous. It was like a mix between Guardians of the Galaxy and John Wick.
Really?
It was like Tarantino levels of just gore, but also quite lighthearted and funny. It wasn't like Saw or anything like that. It was an amazing film. Well,
let me tell you, James Gunn. So he obviously did the first, both Guardians of the Galaxy films. He was the director on those and the writer. He also was an executive producer on Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh, nice.
And is on the new Thor Love and Thunder, which is...
Oh, fantastic.
Makes it look like that's going to be a great film. And also, just to solidify how good of a fucking writer this man is, he wrote both Scooby-Doo films.
That's so dumb.
Man knows his shit.
Oh, this guy's fucking career history is nuts.
Mate, what an incredible fucking filmography he's got going on there. All 3 Guardians films, 1 Thor film, both of the biggest Avengers films, and Suicide Squad 2.
Mate, is he British?
No, he's an American.
He's an American. Fair play. He's kind of like Tarantino in a way. His films, because they're kind of so sharp and brutal. It's not like a lot of films. They'll be like, you'll have to build the attachment to the character and then they kill him. Otherwise, with like Tarantino and James Gunn, these guys will be dead before you've even fucking learned their names.
It's true.
It's crazy.
It's just mad how in Guardians he managed to make 4 or 5, however many fucking Guardians there are, characters that nobody knew even a single thing about, and in the first like 10 minutes of the film you're like, fuck, I love every single one of these characters.
It was amazing, wasn't it? Actually amazing. Oh, did you see the John Cena shit with this Suicide Squad film?
No. Was he in it?
Yeah, he was in. He's one of the Suicide Squad, right?
Fuck's sake.
And he had to apologize to China for calling Taiwan a country. He said, "I've made a mistake. I called Taiwan a country. I'll take it back. I didn't mean it." Right? The interesting thing about this is that Taiwan is a country.
That's why I'm like not really giving a reaction here, because I don't know what to say, because I thought it was. And I don't want to get cancelled. I don't know if fucking Taiwan's a country or not.
So Taiwan is a country, but the Chinese are kind of trying to take over it. So they're not very happy with it being called an independent country. They kind of want it to be considered as theirs.
Oh.
So to protect the box office sales and like to be able to get the film released in China, which is obviously an enormous audience, John Cena had to publicly apologize for calling Taiwan a country.
Well, then no one in Taiwan's going to fucking watch it, are they?
I think they could probably take that hit, to be honest.
Jesus. You got to apologise for fucking everything now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Even the Chinese government's so sensitive.
Mad.
Fucking snowflakes.
Fucking... We'll open the next episode with I'm very sorry, China, for calling you all snowflakes.
Oh, I'm going to get like a notification on my phone in a second, aren't I?
Yeah. They are tracking you.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. But yeah, honestly, I couldn't recommend it enough. This film was absolutely brilliant. I enjoyed so much of it. The cinematography, the fucking script, the actors were great. Margot Robbie, John Cena, surprisingly good. Yeah, all tied together wonderfully.
Was Will Smith in it? Because he's in the first one.
No,
he wasn't.
No, he wasn't in the second one.
What? I don't remember anything about the first film because it was so strange.
Did they all die in the first film? Like, did they all end up dying?
Maybe they did. Maybe that's why he wasn't in it. I don't remember.
Because it is the Suicide Squad, after all.
They just all commit suicide at the end.
Right, that's it. You find out at the end of the film they've all just got deep emotional issues.
Jesus Christ.
They've actually been suffering with depression for 5 years, and this is how they've been coping.
There's a dark turn.
Yeah, that would be fucking mad if they did that.
Did you watch Loki?
Bro, like, I don't ever binge watch films, right? I mean series on Netflix or anything, on Disney, whatever. I never binge watch that shit. I always spread out. I'm like, I used to make my housemates mad with the fact that I would watch one episode and then wait for the next day to watch another. Always.
Right, yeah.
But with this shit, I watched the whole thing on one night. Swear to God.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't even think it was that. I wasn't that good at the start. It takes a bit to get into, but
I thought
at the
first
end, it was amazing.
3 episodes were boring as fuck.
Same. I thought they were wank. I thought the acting was just completely shite and the script was just dead. But like it comes together, don't it? Like,
it does, because I found seeing like Loki without like Thor and all that, it's just a bit like he feels like he's a pantomime actor.
Yeah. Kind of like just him isolated.
It's weird to see, but then it actually worked out in the end, and it was actually like, fuck, this is a really good series.
It's a bit unnerving how he kind of gets with his sister. Spoilers.
It's not even his sister, it's himself.
It's himself as a female, like, which is pretty much a sister.
It's such a low-key thing to do. I don't fall in love with anyone unless they are me. In which case, fucking sign me up.
He loves it, doesn't he? Like, it was weird how emotional like his character got.
Do you know what though? I hate seeing British people in films and stuff surrounded by Americans.
Well, because they're always like over the top British.
Yeah, but Loki is all right because I think it fits, and Tom Hiddleston's just a cool character. But that woman, I hate her accent. I don't know whether she's an American trying to do a British accent.
I think she's British. I think she's a British. She sounds like a British mum. That's what
it all just.
It's like a northern British mum.
Yeah,
that kind of vibe in it. But I know what you mean. Like it's always accentuated. Like it's like when you go to I like when you go to like America or you go to like Spain or whatever, and they just love to hear your accent.
They ask you to say stupid words like say banana, say banana, banana.
Fucking banana.
Banana. But like in shows and stuff, the British person always pronounces their T's, and like they pronounce it like they're the fucking queen.
Yeah, literally like they're having dinner with their fucking, parents-in-laws. Like,
yeah. Do you have a bottle of water?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it doesn't.
Jesus, it's like you haven't been to this country, bro.
Exactly. It just winds me up. They stand out way too much.
Yeah. Otherwise, all Americans sound the same to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I swear there doesn't seem to be as much of a difference in the class accent in America that you get in Britain. So like in Britain, the class differences in language are huge, but when you go to America, the rich people sound very similar to the poor people.
It's true. If to change accents in America, you have to travel a long way.
Yeah,
to a different state.
Facts.
Like you can
Facts,
tell a Chicago accent from a Texan from an LA.
Yeah,
but like UK, you literally travel an hour away and someone's got a different accent.
yeah. Like you go to Scotland compared to Cornwall.
Yeah,
right. They could be different. They could be different countries. Like you go to Scotland to Ireland to Wales. Facts. I'd like to apologise to the community of Scotland for calling England a country. I didn't mean it. We're all one. We're all in this together. Please watch my movie.
But like, yeah, you literally from where I am, if I travel 2 hours north, it's a total different accent.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like they just how does it happen? Like how do people go from pronouncing Bath to Bath?
I don't know. Like are they born with a defect?
Are they stupid? Do they not support the Queen and her accent?
Yeah, it's like the Southerners the real accent because that's the Queen's. Is it the Queen's English?
It's the original
real English?
one, isn't it?
Is it?
I assume that's the original.
Well, the Queen wasn't the first person to be born in the UK, was she?
Well, no, but she's fucking old enough.
She might be.
Did you know if you're at a buffet or a banquet or fucking having food with the Queen, you have to stop eating when the Queen stops eating?
Bro, that's crazy. I bet the Queen barely eats anything. You got to munch it down, bro. She's probably had to learn to eat really slowly.
Yeah, she's probably like, look, I can't be starving all my fucking staff here. Look, I'll take my time.
They probably give her like a really big plate of food, just so that they just can get more in while she's got to go.
If I was her though, I'd be a right bitch, and I'd like just have one nibble and then put my knife and fork together and be like, finished, everybody. Everyone stop eating.
That was delightful. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you're all full up. I hope you're all as full as I am.
Big shout out to the chef. There's a full chicken just in the middle of the table.
She has one carrot and she's like, right, I'm done.
The chef's like been prepping this shit for hours and nobody's allowed to eat his food.
What a waste of my time. What do you reckon she ever just orders a Mac? Like, she's just like, fuck it, let's get really fancy a McFlurry, lads.
It's funny you say that. I was watching an interview with William and Kate, and I don't know if they were trying to be more in touch with the commoners like us, but they order like Uber Eats apparently down to the edge of the palace gates, and they'll go pick it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Imagine being that Uber Eats driver. I'd be like, fucking hell, I'm in the palace here.
Oh, brother, the traffic is horrific though. Fucking central London, Jesus.
Oh god, yeah, nightmare.
I bet the tips are good though. I've got to say.
I doubt Will and Kate tip.
I bet they're mother. Can I tip?
Got some spare pop,
some change? Got some spare pop.
I ain't got no change, man.
You got a shilling for the driver?
But like, I can't really picture the Queen having a McFlurry.
What do you reckon she eats? Do you reckon she just eats what like all old posh people do and just like unseasoned meat and vegetables?
I think it is. It's just like boiled everything, like what they'd eat in the war. She's still on the fucking ration pack she got given.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd get fed up of it though. You want a bit of a like. I doubt she eats
like a Caribbean, like a Jamaican fucking.
Yeah.
She gets Turtle Bay every now and then. You're missing out, to be honest. Like, she's missing out.
Yeah. Come on, Liz, treat yourself. Order a Chinese.
Yeah. I don't know. She's probably racist, so she's probably against the morals.
Probably. She literally only eats British food. She has pies, she has roast dinners, and fish and chips. There we go.
Fish and chips. Thanks,
I doubt she eats fish and chips, though. It's probably like high-end fish and chips. Her fish and chips is just salmon and new potatoes.
or an actual, like, shark or something, like... Something that can only be caught with the bare hands of, like, an Indonesian fisherman.
Yeah, she's got to be different, hasn't she? Fucking Queenie.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's interesting. It's interesting.
The fucking Queen.
Where we started this conversation, this was about James Gunn, wasn't it?
Something like
It
that.
was about James Gunn. I've lost track of this whole thing.
I'm completely lost.
What else do we have to talk about? Oh, this crypto bill.
Yes.
This crypto bill, yeah. This is quite interesting. So they're basically the US government has been having an issue trying to tax the guys in crypto. So these cryptocurrency traders and holders and buyers and whatever you want to call them, they've been making millions, right? Just been buying from the start, just fucking, well, you know, the people who aren't us have been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like crypto mines and shit, don't they?
Well, they've been in it from like day one. They like since like a lot of them 2013. So like if you'd invest in then, bro, you saw it. You've generational wealth for fuck's sake. It's crazy. But
Fucking losers.
yeah, well, what?
Imagine being rich.
Yeah, Jesus, I've got to go.
Virgin.
That's enough self-pity for now. But so yeah, so they're trying to pass a bill trying to tax some of these guys because a lot of this crypto money, like it's difficult to tax it because it's all decentralized, which means that it's not controlled by the government or anything like that. It's its own entity in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So they're trying to pass a bill at the moment which taxes not only the people who use the exchanges, which is like, well, the trading stuff like Binance, Coinbase, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it goes on to, they're trying to tax like the miners as well who make Bitcoin.
Right.
So you get miners like, they have like, it's not actually like pickaxe shit. It's like, there's like just loads of electronic servers and stuff.
Loads of computers.
That's basically it. And all they do is use like loads of energy and try to like, and it costs electricity for them to do it. It costs like a bit of effort to set it all up and whatnot. So the fact that they're all getting taxed is causing an absolute uproar because it's unfair. Because it's like, why are they getting taxed when it's other people that are actually making the profits from it? The miners are actually putting in the work. Like, you see what I mean?
Yeah, but they get something out of it, don't they?
Yeah, obviously, but they're working for it, you know?
Suppose.
So it's like, why are you taxing them for what's happening with the fucking traders? It's like they're just creating the bitcoins.
I know that the miners are the reason that there's no computer parts to build your own PC available, and they're all so expensive because people keep fucking building PCs just to mine crypto.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. There's money in it. I mean, China banned it not too long ago.
Yeah, and that's why it all fucking crashed and I lost all my money.
That's it. I got nothing left.
I need some new earphones, mate.
Same, brother. Same.
Yours fall apart, don't they?
Yeah. Fucking Wally over here.
You'd think we've been doing this for a whole year, we'd both have decent earphones by now, but like I've got these Apple ones that are ripped here, so like they're breaking.
Yeah.
Yours falls off your fucking ear every episode. What's wrong with it? We're not very professional, are we? We've got good mics, though, haven't we?
Exactly.
We've got lovely mics.
Makes you sound sexy.
Exactly.
Broke, but fuck, do we sound good?
We have no money, but we got good voices. And that's our show, everybody. So thanks for listening.
Yeah, we've decided to scrap the question games for if you think this is a bit premature, because quite frankly, we're quite bored of it.
It's fucking boring, mate. I don't know who we're even doing it for. I guarantee people turn it off before that even happens.
Yeah. Oh, you're like, it's like, I don't know. It was an unnecessary part of the show. I feel like as we're progressing, we're stripping everything back.
We tried to do a structured show, and that's just not us. We're not a structured
It hasn't worked
pair.
out. I think we do. Bro, we're so loose.
We're so loose.
So loose, bro. You know us. We just fucking go with the flow. Like, that's just our nature, bro. We're like so in touch with just the cosmos.
That's right.
And we just see where it carries us.
We've got 4 more episodes until our 100th.
We said we'd do something for the 100. I can't remember what it was, but it was something that we probably don't want to remember. But I'm bringing it up
exactly.
Anyway, to hold us
if
accountable.
anyone fancies giving us any ideas of what to do for the 100th, then just fucking ping it towards us.
Yeah, get involved. Get involved.
Get fucking involved, mate. And just make sure you
Get lost.
Get lost on air. Welcome to Get Lost. Get lost on air.